Alright guys, while I have the skx013 in my possession, I wanted to talk about it and do a little comparison against the 007, or in this case 009 that I have here. So big thanks to Alan for sending his watch over, and I actually agreed. I know I said I wasn't going to do like viewer mods, but I wanted to see the 013 in hand, and the mods that he picked out and the brand of the parts that he picked out. I was very intrigued to actually do it. So I agreed to do it. Hopefully everything goes well with that, but that'll be in a separate video. So before I did that, I wanted to show the two next to each other. So these are about the same depth of field right here. You can see there is quite the size difference. So right out of the gate, I measured just before I did this, before I hit record, the 009 is actually 42.5 millimeter, and then 45.5 about lug to lug, and about 13 thick with a 22 lug width. So 37.75-ish for the width versus the 42.5, so 37.75. 44.5 lug to lug, so about a millimeter shorter. You can see there, quite a bit different case profile. It's also 13 mil thick, and it has a 20 mil lug width, rather than the 22 on the 009. You can see that there. So, but I'm noticing that the case seems a little more sharp. I mean, it's still rounded and stuff, but there's just a little bit sharper angles, if you will. And I know this bracelet kind of throws it off a little bit. This was a bracelet I had sitting in the drawer that actually Homer sent over, and neither one of us knew what it was for. I think it's actually for the Alpinist, but I don't have one here to confirm that. So I think, I could be wrong, but I think if this is the Alpinist strap code, they fit the case on the 013. So a little bit of info there. I don't think this is a bracelet for the 013. I think this is an Alpinist bracelet. So maybe if I get time later, I'll try to confirm that. And the way I would do that is, I know that the Zin 104 bracelet actually fits the Alpinist too. So if the Zin 104 bracelet fits this, then I don't know. Anyway, some backwards thinking there, but hopefully that would display that. So you can see quite a bit of differences overall, but size wise on the wrist, now if I'm going to pop these on my 7¼ inch wrist, you can see I'm really used to the size of the 009, 007, whatever reference you want to call it, but the full size SKX feels great on wrist, looks great. But I was kind of surprised when I tossed the 013 on wrist. I think because the lug to lug is really close to the same. I mean, yes, it's smaller, but like I could totally pull this off. This wears fine. I like a little bit bigger dive watch, but certainly I could see where if you had, I could see where this would be a good choice if your wrist was smaller, even my size, and you don't like the larger dive watch. You can easily wear one of these 013s, and they're like the same price. They're like $200 or just over. And there's I don't think there's as many mod options, but there definitely are some mod options if you also want a mod. It houses the 7S26 movement. It's a good movement. There's no issue there. So you can see the handset is totally different. Yeah, you can definitely see the handset is way different on this guy to fit that dial size. But still, I mean, it's still an SKX. Still 120 click bezel. Great feel on the bezel. Screw down crown. The crown is actually a little bit smaller. I didn't get a measurement on that, but you can see the crown size there is quite a bit smaller. A little harder to manipulate with my meaty fingers, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. But hopefully I'll be doing the mod on the 013 here soon. So I'll cover all that. It looks like we're doing an Explorer type mod. So it's going to get a regular bezel like that, a non-dive bezel. It's getting some, I forget what handset this is. Can't really see them in there, but I'll cover it all. Silver, that's the bezel or the chapter ring. And then I think this is the dial. So I think it's going to be kind of Explorer-ish. Yeah, really great looking dial. That's another reason why I was excited to do this. So hopefully everything works out on the mod. Like I said, it's not something I really like to do with the hand swaps and all that stuff, but I can do it. So I agreed to do it. So I'm going to do that soon. Let me know what you guys think about the size of those and which one works better for you. And I'll see you on the next vid. Yeah, I know, I forgot again. Better show the loom, right? So the 009 on the left, 013 on the right. Classic Seiko loom, doesn't disappoint. It's all there.